The innovation engine is a critical one for us. We spent a lot of time over the years perfecting, I think, our supply chain. The opportunity for us was all the activities that take place up into the supply chain. So that is everything from the ideas to the concepts to the experimentation to the in-market testing before it becomes a commercial product. So one of the areas that we decided to take a look at was ideation. So that's where we start to generate all the ideas. And the opportunity was we get a lot of great ideas around the world from our employees as well as our third-party partners. The challenge is how you sift through all of those ideas and then you turn them into concepts and then you manage the concepts through the rest of the pipeline. So we worked with our third-party partner, SAP. We went to them and said, here's an area where your products don't have a solution and it's critical for us. Let's see what we can do. Coincidentally, during the same period of time, they were developing a new modeling technique that was going to allow their customers to more easily adapt capability up front and then push information into SAP. So we agreed that we would jointly embark on this effort together. And so one of the things that we did was we brought one of our main business users and we co-located them in Budapest with SAP's development team and members of our development team for a 2-week period where we sat down and talked about what's important, how does our business run, how do we collect ideas today, how do we want to be able to categorize them, what are the important things that we need to be able to do. So we needed a platform that was available outside the 4 walls of Colgate. So that was a particularly important requirement. Then the next was providing an input mechanism, a template, that we could then have somebody within Colgate easily be able to sift through using keywords, and then once finding it, then taking those ideas and being able to send it back and ask for clarification, or creating it really quickly. So all of a sudden they identify an idea that looks kind of interesting, being able to quickly create a community around that. So saying, okay, here are the 10 people in Colgate that have this expertise that we want further clarification on, what do we think? Is this a good idea? Does this have, some opportunity? So then we could quickly turn that back around and get it to the people that can then really start to massage this and take it from an idea to a concept. And then once it becomes a concept, then actually help project manage that process all the way through to a commercial product. Some of the key lessons that we learned from this experience was, number one, proximity. It was really important when you're doing a rapid development scenario that you have the business users sitting directly with the developers. And in this case, it was SAP developers and Colgate developers together. So co-locating in one place made a big difference. Getting the direct feedback from the business is also key, rather than someone writing down some requirements and handing them over to the developer so that they can try and figure out what did they really mean. And doing the iterative design, this new modeling capability that SAP was bringing also helped tremendously in our ability for our business users to actually see the end result of what they were asking for. So the opportunity for misunderstandings was significantly reduced. And lastly, working closely as we typically do with our third-party partners on solutions typically generates the best result.